am Miss Norie S. Balowing, a teacher from the beautiful and heritage town of Jimenez. So, by the way, how are you today? It's nice to hear that you are all full of grace. In this video lesson, you will able to define, identify, and construct. Define the meaning and definition of quantifiers, identify the three quantities of quantifier, and construct your own sentences using quantifiers. Before I will start discussing to you our lesson for today, I want you to have first this very short activity that will somehow gives you a hint and a clue regarding our topic, which is all about quantifiers. So, I want you to watch this very short video and kindly get a sheet of paper, any sheet of paper, and take down notes what you have observed from the video, since afterwards I will be asking questions.
I have some, but not much.
How much do you have?
I have about 10 sheets of paper.
That is plenty. I just need 5 sheets.
Okay, here you go. Do we have any eggs?
We have some. Maybe 3 eggs.
Okay, and do we have any cheese?
No, we don't have any cheese.
Oh, that's too bad. I want to make an omelet.
Well, I can go to the store and buy some.
No, that's okay. I'll just have toast.
Now, what have you observed from the video? Very good. In the video, the words some, any, and no are commonly used by the characters. Now, what do we call by those words? Those words are some of the quantifiers being used in English grammar. Now, what do you mean by quantifiers? When we say quantifiers in English grammar, it is a word that indicates the number and the amount being referred to. Otherwise,
these are a type of determiner which denotes imprecise quantity. They modify nouns or pronouns. They differ from numbers or numerals which indicate precise quantity.
Now, do you have any idea of some words that has been used as quantifiers in English grammar? Very good. The words some, several, a lot, many, and all are some of the quantifiers that has been used in English grammar. But you should be careful in using those quantifiers in English grammar in order to make sure that your grammar is correct. Why? Exactly! There are different types of quantifiers in English grammar. We have the large quantity quantifiers, the small quantity quantifiers, and the neutral and relative quantifiers. Here are the large quantity quantifiers with examples.
Now, let's identify each quantity. First, we have large quantity quantifiers. The large quantity quantifiers are much, many, lots of, plenty of, numerous, and a large number of. The quantifier much is used with non-count nouns, always singular, and on the opposite side, many is used if our noun is count nouns or plural. Say for example, he has much money. I have much time to finish my activities. I have many reasons for thinking that this man is innocent. Shalla has many books. We can also use much and many with the use of so and to, and these are perfectly normal English. Say for example, there is so much poverty in the world. There are too many people in here. On the other hand, the large quantity quantifiers such as lots of, a lot of, plenty of, a large number, and numerous are all expressions more or less synonyms. They are arranged in order of formality, going from the most informal, lots of, to the most formal, which is numerous. These are commonly used when the noun is plural. Let's say, for example, there are plenty of foods in the table. There are lots of people on the plaza. A large number of people joined the parade.
Here are the small quantity quantifiers with examples.
Next, we have the small quantity quantifiers. The small quantity quantifiers are few, a few, little, a little, not many, not much, a small number of, etc. Take note that little, a little, and not much are used with non-count nouns, always singular, and few, a few, and not many are used with count nouns in the plural. Few and little imply a quantity which is essentially small or smaller than expected. A few and a little imply small quantity but possibly more than expected. Look at these examples. Few people can speak more than 3 languages. A few paintings in this gallery are really good. There's little point in trying to mend it. I've got a little money left. Let's go and have a drink. There's not much point waiting for him to come.
And lastly, here are the neutral and relative quantity quantifiers with examples.
Lastly, we have the neutral and relative quantifiers. Neutral quantifiers do not indicate either a large quantity or a small quantity. They are not really concerned by actual quantity, only by relative quantity. They are dealt with in 4 different groups, such as some and any, each and every, all and whole, and most of, and enough. Let's take a look at these examples. We don't have any coffee. We really want some striped socks. Some and many can be used both in countable and uncountable noun, but the difference was any is used for negative while some is used for positive. Now, how relative is every and each? Here is an example. This magazine is published every week. I go visit my mother each week. Each and every are both used with singular nouns to indicate quantity. Each indicates 2 or more items, whereas every indicate 3 or more items. When 3 or more items involved, we tend to use each when we are thinking of items individually and every when we are thinking of the items collectively. Another, we have whole and all. Let's take a look for these examples. I ate the whole cake. I ate all the cakes. All and whole are both quantifiers, and such they are form of determiner which express totally or completeness. all can refer to singular or plural nouns, or pronoun while whole is essentially used with nouns in the singular. And lastly, we have the most of, and enough. Let's take a look for these examples. Most of the people who attend the parade yesterday got sick. I've done enough work for one day. Most or most of imply more than half of, a majority of, or almost all, but they do not mean the same as many or many of. On the other hand, enough implies a sufficient quantity.
Did you get my point, class? Very good. I hope that you are really learning. Now, do you have any questions, clarifications, violent reactions, and any additions regarding our topic? Very good. I can see that you are really learning. But before we will proceed to our short activity, we will have first a short review. Again, what is quantifier? When we say quantifier, it is a word that indicates a number and amount being referred to. And what are the three types of quantifiers or the three quantities of quantifiers? Excellent! We have the large quantity quantifier, the small quantity quantifier, and the neutral and relative quantity quantifiers. Now, are you learning, class? Excellent! So, let's proceed. To test your understanding regarding our lesson for today, let's have a very short activity. Are you ready? Very good. So kindly get 1/2 sheet of paper and answer the following direction that I will be given. You have 15 minutes to answer this short activity and your timer starts now. Are you all done? Very good. So, as part of our discussion for this lesson, your assignment will be to construct sentences in a 1/2 sheet of paper using these quantifiers. Am I understood, class? Well, it's nice to hear. So do you have any clarifications, class, before we will dismiss? Very good. It's nice to hear that you have non-clarifications. So that ends our lesson for today. Thank you for your time and participation. Let's call it a day, everyone. Thank you and God bless. So see you next meeting for a new lesson and learning. Keep safe.